A police chase going on right here through some residential areas in Miami-Dade County. Right now, we understand the vehicle that in question here is this gray pickup truck, perhaps stolen. That is the information that we are getting into the newsroom. Janice, what exact location are we talking about?
Yeah, this is going to be 135th Street at 17th Avenue. That was the last location that we were able to pick up of where this pickup truck is. Of course, though, that car did make a few turns, so it is somewhere in that area, but mostly in this residential area and going very fast, which is extremely dangerous considering in residential areas there is a speed limit. So any cars coming through are not going to be going at this speed. So this is very dangerous as we're watching this all unfold. We are working to get details on what exactly happened that has led to this pursuit. But like you mentioned, Christy, we have been monitoring this pickup truck, and we do know that this truck is believed to be stolen. We don't know how many people are in it, but it looks like we have a new location right
10th
now.
Avenue, 10th Avenue at 135th, going southbound at this point. And worth noting at this point that it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Kids are now getting out of school, and we don't know what kind of, since this is a neighborhood, obviously, there are going to be schools in the area, children in the area, parents picking up their children. So again, if this is an area where you know somebody that lives in the area, let's see, city of North Miami, tell them to stay inside.
And looks like approaching 125th Street. So originally on 135th Street, made a few turns there, but approaching 125th Street. And like you mentioned, city of North Miami seems to be sort of the area where this is all happening. But we're keeping up with this as you are, as we are watching this live for you, seeing this pickup truck going very fast through the residential area, making a turn though now. Looks like it's going to be running into some traffic, but it doesn't look like that's stopping this truck at all. It's going on top of sidewalks.
Right through lights. And now I believe we're going back southbound again, but I'm not 100% sure about that. We're still trying to figure out exactly the information, but we do have an update that Broward Sheriff's Office is also behind them. So this may have been a truck that was stolen in Broward County, but Miami-Dade County has also joined in this chase.
Yeah, when we started to get word about this chase, before we were actually able to get a bird's eye view of it, we knew it was going, it was around 119th Street. It was going down 32nd.
We do understand it's back on 119th.
So it is on the Gratney right now. Trying to figure out exactly which direction it is heading on the Gratney, though. But this is, I could tell you, okay, approaching 17th Avenue on the Gratney. I just saw a sign there. Okay, so heading west on the Gratney, just passing 17th Avenue, heading westbound. I can tell you that this is an area where there's lots and lots of traffic.
Yes.
And
right there, saw that school bus right there, as I mentioned. The kids are going to be getting out of school. Parents will be picking their kids up. Buses will be on the roads. This is a very dangerous situation that we are seeing unfolding. Again, we think that this may have started in Broward County because we know that BSO has been a part of this chase as well. Right now, they just passed 19th Avenue, so we're at 119th and 19th Avenue on the Gratney. Look at this. Traffic is very, very busy right now. This is
and if this car continues to head westbound, it looks like it just turned, so it's not doing that anymore.
So southbound.
So now heading southbound. Got to get exact intersection. The last known area was 119th and 19th Avenue. It made a turn there, so somewhere in that area making a turn and now heading southbound. But and there it goes.
Actually northbound. No, I'm sorry, northbound 22nd Avenue.
And just making another turn there. Looks like heading back into a residential area. Obviously, it doesn't look like this person has any sort of idea of where they want to go. Their intent right now is just to try to evade police, which we've seen these chases unfold so many times on our airwaves, and we do know how this ultimately ends, but we hope it comes to a peaceful end. And when you're looking at, again, like you mentioned, this residential area, kids coming home from school, people picking up their kids, heavily trafficked areas, this is just so dangerous. Going on the other side of the roadway, too. So this person just no regard for what is going on in the roadways.
Weaving in and out of traffic. Of course, we're lucky right now that we are not seeing a lot of cars, but certainly there's a man walking down the street. That's going to be a very dangerous situation with this guy really recklessly driving.
Yeah.
This is East Gulf Drive, now we're told, at 22nd Court. East Gulf Drive at 22nd Court. That was the last known spot that we could see.
And kind of crossing through a busy intersection there and going back into a residential area. So this is definitely something that is, as we're watching it unfold, even though you can't see from our perspective, we do know police are very close by. Again, like you mentioned, it possibly started in Broward County, whatever may have occurred that made this chase happen.
We believe this was a stolen vehicle, although we're still working to confirm that. This is eastbound 113th at 19th Avenue. just trying to give you some viewers at home some idea of where this is in case you have some loved ones in this area, because this is a very dangerous, reckless situation and could end very poorly if anybody is just in the wrong place at the wrong time here with this particular person
really
desperately trying to get away from police.
And really sticking to this residential area. Oh,
almost
okay.
hit that car, kind of sideswiped a car there.
Oh, good. Yes, and really sticking to these residential areas, which is quite unusual to sort of see. Usually we see major highways like I-95 or I-75, the Palmetto, but this person very much sticking to this residential area, as there's lots of different pockets here in Northwest Miami-Dade.
And we don't know if there's just a driver or if there are passengers in this pickup. We haven't been able to get a close enough look at that to know.
And we have a new location. It looks like 131st Street and 17th Avenue East, so heading eastbound on 131st Street.
And really having to
17th
weave
Avenue.
right now.
Oh, look, you mentioned the children right there. So it looks like this may have been a school, or at least close to a school.
Yep, parent pickup line right there. Oh, that just makes you, just your stomach.
Oh,
get
yeah.
in knots when
And
you see
police
that.
are also requesting North Miami units as well. So we do know Miami-Dade police. We've got North Miami units as well as BSO involved. So this is really becoming an all hands on deck situation as they try to find a way to end this pursuit peacefully and make sure no one is hurt in this process, which is always a delicate balance as we are watching this unfold. This car, this pickup truck that you are watching.
Person in the median.
Person in a bike there. Oh, getting so close to clipping so many cars as this car is just, oh, it's so hard to watch. You really just sort of hold your breath. But so far, looks like, thankfully, people are seeing this, they're hitting the brakes and trying to avoid this. And this is why we do our best to give you exactly the location. So we do want to let you know as well.
Have we lost it, or did it come to a stop here around these bushes?
Hard to tell. I do see like a possible pickup truck. There looks like a man pointing that way, possibly under that tree. But looks like 135th Street and 7th Avenue is heading eastbound. But we are understanding that this person may have bailed out of the truck.
Right, stopped and bailed in this area where there's lots of trees to cover, but also definitely a neighborhood. So don't know.
So we understand this person is running. We don't see it from this perspective, but we are getting information from our news desk that at 131st Street and 7th Avenue, we know at least one person got out of that pickup truck and started running, working to try to get a bird's eye view of where that's happening.
Where the running is happening.
This truck went under this tree, and whoever that person was able to get out quickly and start to make that run. So really trying their best to avoid police and avoid all of this. But it looks like there's a couple of witnesses, though, that may be able to point police in the right direction of where that person
was heading. Started
to run. And like we're starting to see a lot of police units right there.
No, maybe that's the person running there. It's hard to tell, but it looks like there's, it's officers. It looks like they're out of their cars and trying to
and as we understand, at Miami-Dade Police, we know BSO is involved. North Miami got involved in this. So a lot of different units playing a role here as they try to find this person and get them to custody safely. The person has run, so we are working to see if police can get an eye on who this person is. The pickup truck ended up parking in front of a house under some trees. There is a bit of relief to see that the pickup truck is no longer on the roadways, but still trying to find this person.
Now, we understand from our assignment desk, and they've been able to keep an eye on things as well, that there is somebody hiding maybe behind a tree, not in custody as yet. This person had a backpack, all black on, as they were running and tried to hide. But again, we are just kind of waiting to get more confirmation on this because it is very difficult, as you can tell from your view as well at home and our view here in the studio, to get an idea of where this person, the one occupant who jumped out, bailed out of that pickup truck is. But we got some confirmation or some understanding that perhaps he was hiding.
All right, so
and now, update. You see it. Our assignment desk is letting us know, our folks in the studio, that he is in custody. This person is in custody, and we're trying to get just a better shot with our chopper as to where that person is.
So that pursuit, going through lots of busy roadways, even at one point passing by a school, going through residential areas, and at one point parking under a tree in front of a house, that person running out of the truck, but it looks like it was no good there because police were able to get that person. And we do understand that person is in custody, which is a relief to hear. We're glad to see this pursuit is seemingly coming to an end in the sense that this is such a dangerous situation whenever we see this play out in our roadways here. Sure. But we are trying to get a better view.
You can tell from the demeanor of the officers there at the scene that things have calmed down, that they must have gotten this person into custody because maybe the person right here.
Trying to get a better shot here. If you're just tuning in, we're in Northwest Miami-Dade right now in this neighborhood near 131st Street and 7th Avenue, where this man, it appears this person right here was in a pickup truck leading police on a pursuit, eventually running out of that car, parking that car, running out of that truck, but police able to get him, put him in handcuffs, and take him into custody. This looks to be the only person who was in that truck. We were wondering if there were more people inside.
But it sounds like there was just one person. Again, looks like it started in Broward County, headed into Miami-Dade, weaving in and out of neighborhoods, even at one point going past a parent pickup line and a school where children were just being dismissed. So this ending as well as it could have at this point.
And we do know from our news desk, we're getting information that along this pursuit, he did hit several cars, but we don't believe there have been any injuries as a result of that. And right now, police are looking for a backpack that he was wearing at one point, but it was thrown underneath a car. So they are trying to find that backpack to see exactly where that backpack was thrown. And of course, they're probably going to want to look through that backpack as well and see what the contents are.
Exactly. So we are watching this unfold here at the very end of what was a police pursuit, Broward County through the streets of Miami-Dade County. This person now in police custody, and the situation seems to be under control.
And again, we don't know exactly what led up to this pursuit, why this person was trying to evade police, but we do understand this may have started in Broward County. And the reason why we say may have started in Broward County is because we haven't gotten that confirmed, but we do know that BSO was assisting in this. And if they were assisting, that sort of points to the fact that this may have started there. But we do know that all of this is ending in North Miami. This person in custody, a backpack police are now trying to get their hands on and get a better look at it. We do have our Local 10 News reporter, Cody Weddle. He is en route right now, and he will get more information for us on the ground there, no doubt. But it does look like this all started at 195th Street and 47th Avenue is where we understand it all began. So all of this, though, coming to an end in this neighborhood, this person thankfully handcuffed, and it looks, at least for the most part, all of this ending with no incident.
So we will be checking in with Cody Weddle from that scene as soon as he gets there and can get us more information about how this haul began.